Lauren got whipped out her wig and I just watched. Y'all already know the vibes. Go ahead and sit back, relax, grab your little snacks, and tune in for this tea. Okay, so y'all know I always forget to tell y'all something, but I'm back. Yeah, I already finished the video. But anyway, y'all follow my TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, really more so Instagram and Twitter, because Twitter gets the tea and so does Instagram, and y'all gonna want to be there when it go up. Okay, so the Twitter and Instagram is in the description. Follow me there. So at the end of the last video that I made about Lauren, I mentioned that she had gotten a fight, but then I ended up cutting it out because I don't like mentioning other story times within like a story time, because I don't want to confuse nobody, right? So this story time is about Lauren. Remember, I told y'all we linked back up years later, and she really got me at like the lowest point in my life, for real, because this is after our house got raided, so we had to move back to Houston and live with our people. When I say we, I mean my ex-man, Dre, and our daughter, who wasn't even 1 year old at the time. So yeah, this is very, very old. I was depressed for the longest. I started smoking cigarettes again. What else was I doing? I was drinking again, like more than usual. And we was just very depressed because we literally lost everything. We didn't have a penny to our name. I don't even want to mention what happened in the story time about like how the house got raided. That's all I'm gonna keep saying, it's just the house got raided. But that's a long story time, and that's gonna be like part of the little Dre series that I'm back doing. But yeah, I'm not gonna mention everything, but it was a lot, and we was broke. I'm talking about the car got repoed. And it's crazy because at the time, I mean before the house got raided, he was late on payments for the car, and he had the money. He had more than enough money, but he just, I don't know, he was just playing with it. And mind you, we ended up losing all the money. Like, they took all his money, and he didn't make the last car payment before we was dirt broke now. So they came and got that car. You didn't think that he was like, they ain't gonna find it, I'ma hide it, da-da-da-da. Boy, they came and got that car in the middle of the night, and I had to work the next day. It was terrible. So yeah, it was a lot. She got me at my lowest moment. So yeah, at this point, I was really just kind of desperate to, I feel like that's why I was with Nay. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let me stop because a lot of people are new here. So I'm gonna link the Nay story time, which is the Home Depot story time, how I got fired from Home Depot for stealing. And it's not funny. And I'm gonna link the Lauren story time because Lauren just had a brief moment around this time, because I'm like, yeah, I can't, like, I'm desperate to chill and kick it and get away from my reality, but I don't want to hang with her. I can't bang with this one, no. Okay, so if you want to go watch the Home Depot story first, you can. It's some stuff I left out of that video too. So yeah, anyway, let me just get into it. So we back at home. My daughter's not even 1 yet. Well, I won't even say home. This is Dre home, because we staying with his mama, and I would go to my side of town and stay with my aunt from time to time, but I was mostly staying with him and his mama, his siblings, and it was just too many people up in that house. But it was better than being at my aunt's house to me. So I'm staying with him. We have our daughter. We sleeping on the couch. It's just like we had hit rock bottom after our house got raided, right? So I started hanging with Nay. We got cool because I was working at Home Depot. I can't remember if this was before she quit or after. I feel like this was before she had quit, because after she quit, I got fired shortly after. All right, so let me take y'all back, right? I'm cool with Nay. Nay is my Home Depot friend, right? Because I was working at Home Depot. And around this time, sometimes I would pretend like I had to go to work, and then I would like call out of work and just go do stuff with Nay, or even Dum Dum when we got cool. Like, me and Dum Dum, we fell off so much during this time because she was very selfish. But yeah, Lauren is one of the ones that popped back up during this time. On this particular day, I was actually off, and I was pretending like I had to go to work because I just wanted to get out the house and get away from all that chaos. And I just needed a break. Like I said, I was depressed. So yeah, I was supposed to do something with Nay, but her and her man, they started like getting into it. As like the more I came around, I seen like how their relationship really was, because I feel like when I first came around, she portrayed her relationship one way, but then when I started being over there like on the daily, I've seen that, girl, this is like a mirror image of me in my relationship, down to her man. Her man had dreads and everything. Like, he reminded me of my man at the time, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, it was like the same thing, the toxic fight and it was actually worse because he actually pew-pewed at her. Us. But yeah. Anyway, I say all that to say, we were supposed to kick it this day. Turns out her and her dude got into it. I low-key think he didn't like me hanging around her because like he wanted her to be up his butt 24/7. So she was like, yeah, I can't kick it today. Like, we going through some stuff, whatever. She made up some lie and I was like, oh, okay, they're getting into it. So I was like, damn, what I'm gonna do now? Like, I'm out the house, but like I ain't got nowhere to go. And it just so happened that Lauren responded to my post. I think I put that I think I posted my daughter, mind you, around this time I was actually posting my daughter on Instagram. Not a lot, but just like sometimes. She responded to my daughter like, oh, she's so cute or whatever. And I'm like, okay, let me respond back to her now, because like, what you trying to do? What's the move? So I responded back to her. Then I made a post and I was like, what's the move? Extra thirsty. It was like I was thirsty, but I didn't want her to know I was thirsty to chill. Like, I just want you to keep responding to my post, so I could be like, oh girl, what a coincidence, I ain't talked to you in so long, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm waiting for her to respond. And homegirl is not catching the hint, baby. The ball is in your court. Shit. So I'm like, let me just message her since we already talking anyway. So I sent her a message. I said, what's the move? And she was like, I ain't on shit. You trying to get into something? Let's get into something. I'm like, this is what I want to hear. This is what I want to hear, baby. I'm thirsty to get in these streets. So y'all don't understand my mindset. I was just like, whew. So yeah, she was like, yeah, you can meet me over here, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, dang. And honestly, I don't even know why I felt the need to. Oh, she said she could give me some gas, or if she was gonna drive, I could give her gas. That's how the car thing came up. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have to Uber over there because our car in the shop. Yes, I was embarrassed because, like I said, they came and got our shit in the middle of the night, and I'm not about to tell her that. And I just went through like a very traumatic situation. I didn't feel like explaining everything to her because she was the type that would throw that shit back in your face immediately as soon as she copped the slightest little attitude. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna tell her nothing that I'm going through. I'm gonna just, you know, finesse it, whatever. So I used the lie that the niggas use. My car in the shop right now. She ended up saying something like, all right, that's cool. You can Uber here and we could go to Katie Mills Mall, but I'm gonna need $20 for gas. And I was like, okay, I understand the gas, but why would we drive all the way yonder? That's beyond yonder to Katie Mills Mall when Memorial is like very close. Even the Galleria is close. So I was like, let's go to Memorial instead. Katie Mills don't really got shit. And she was like, all right, whatever, cash at me the $20 right now. And I was like, I don't have Cash App. I'm gonna give you cash when I get there. Something in my nose. So she was like, nah, I need it beforehand so I could go get the gas right now so we could just leave when you come, type of thing. And I'm like, girl, it's not that big of a deal. So I try to make a Cash App. I'm like, no, I didn't try to make no Cash App. I'm like, I don't have Cash App. So she asked me, did I have Zelle? And I think Zelle had just came out like the year before or something. And I was like, what the hell is Zelle? I was like, no, I don't have that. She was like, try to make one. So I'm trying to make one. It's not working. I'm like, it's not working for a reason. So I'm like, girl, I will give you cash when I get there. I'm already in the Uber. I'm trying to GPS it and keep up with the Uber. I'm talking about the whole way there. She, just try, just keep trying. I'm like, girl, leave me the hell alone, because I'm trying to watch the map, entertain the Uber driver because he won't shut the fuck up. And you hounding me about some money? No, girl. I'm like, girl, I'm 2 minutes away. I'm about to pull up, okay, at this point. So yeah, when I finally get there, it was like that awkward, oh my gosh, you look so different, I haven't seen you forever, da 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 da, I miss you. Mind you, I'm a talker, so we get caught up talking, and I'm like, okay, wait, before, like, let's just like head to the mall and we could talk on the way and while we walking around. So I'm like, which mall we going to? She was like, let's go to the closer one because we're gonna have to Uber now. And I was like, why? And she said something like, y'all, it was this whole drawn out lie. First she was like, my car not starting. Then I was like, what, girl, for real, what happened? She was like, girl, I just told you my car not starting. And so I'm like, I know, but what happened? Like, it just starting like a few minutes. Like, I'm not that far from you, girl. Come on now, 15 minutes at best, 20 minutes at the longest. That's how far I am from her. I was like, girl, I got AAA because my aunt had me on her AAA plan because I was always getting into some shit, especially some car shit. So she was like, I'm gonna put you on my AAA because if you with somebody with a car, AAA will still come. You just need to have your card and they'll fix it. They'll jump you, they'll tow you, they'll put air in your tire, whatever, right? So I'm like, girl, I got AAA. You want me to call them? So I'm starting to walk. I'm like, which car is yours? Which one? So I can get the license plate number and all that. And she was like, nah, girl, it's cool. It's real cool. Like, my man gonna take care of it. He got it, whatever. He gave me some money so we could Uber. And I was like, girl, no, it's fine. Like, thinking she trying to be all coy. Like, girl, I got you, girl. I'm like, I got you. I got the gold car, baby, the AAA. So she was like, no, he already took it to the shop, blah, blah, blah. She like caught a little attitude. So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, damn, all of that happened in 20 minutes? Because 20 minutes ago, you was hounding me for the gas money all the way up into 2 minutes until I actually pulled up to you. You was like, you need the gas. So I'm looking at her ass sideways because that don't make no damn sense. But sometimes you just got to let people have their lie because they going to stand beside it. They going to stand on business about that fucking lie. Even though we both know you lying, bitch. All right. So yeah, we in the Uber talking and catching up. And I'm like, damn, we both like not in a good place in life.
Both down bad.
I'm just keeping 100. Like, I was at rock bottom. And then she was still doing the same stuff that she was doing. Because mind you, she had moved away. She had moved out of state. And she had recently just moved back. But I'm like, with the stuff she was saying, it sounded like she got ran out the city. And I'm like, girl, you only back here because everybody wants your head. I really feel like she came back to town and like just started trying to hit up people that she already knew. She said her man gave her money for the Uber, right? I ended up booking the first Uber because she said something was wrong with her Uber account or whatever, but I ended up booking the first Uber, basically. Keep that in mind. So we get to the mall, and for real, I'm just trying to walk around. Yeah, I'm trying to window shop. Because like I had a lot of pressure on my shoulders thinking that Home Depot was actually going to help me make enough money to move out of Dre mama house. It didn't. But luckily I got that call center job. But yeah, so I'm thinking that, I mean, yes, what? That's where my mind was. I'm like, girl, I'm not gonna waste no unnecessary money. It's nothing that I want in the mall anyway. So I'm cool with just walking around. She was up in there blowing up bad. We blow bad today. Want another, yeah, up in there like Future, like, girl, you would have thought she had all them racks on them.
The cars was hitting that day.
We walking around, going in the shoe stores, girl, she spent the bag in Tarjay. I ain't know Targina could rack up like that. That was the first time I ever seen a big Tarjay bill. Forever 21, Wet Silk, girl, all the little, I was gonna say all the little boutiques. Them is not boutiques, let me stop. But I remember we went up in that shoe store and she was like, girl, my nigga told me to get him these shoes, but they ain't got the size, they ain't got his size, so I'ma just give me some. Fuck him, I'ma just give me some. He ain't gonna care. I'ma just tell him I lost the money.
I know y'all scamming.
Saying shit. Mind you. She's still with the same dude from my other story time. Check the description. What did I call him? Brickhead? She's still with Brickhead. I was like, not Brickhead. You love that man. You love him. Still cheating. Still doing what she do. Because y'all already know what she did up in the other video to her homegirl. Still doing the same shit. And mind you, oh, what did I call the roommate? She gonna come back up in this story time. Yeah, that's the whole point of this story time. So yeah, she just spending money. She got hella bags. Can you hold some of my bags so it can look like you at least spending some money? I was like, wait, did you just call me a broke ass bitch? She said something like that, and I was like, damn, I feel broke as hell because she got about 4-5 bags, and I'm walking around with my crossbody on.
Hello, tink tink.
So yeah, like I said, she getting outfits and stuff because she was like, you want to go out tonight? You want to go to Prospect Park? And I'm like, I don't know what it is about Prospect. Y'all, please. I just had an incident at Prospect Park, and this is exactly why I hate going to Prospect Park. I shit you not. Every time I go to Prospect Park, it's always something. So she was like, you want to go to Prospect Park, and after that we could go to Dreams and da-da-da-da. But at the same time, I'm like, girl, I don't have I had nothing. When I said nothing, I mean clothes. I didn't have a thing, especially going out clothes. And then I felt like I don't want to be wasting our money that I'm trying to stack to get out of his mama house and out of my people house on going out clothes. And imagine me walking in knowing what we just went through. I don't care how many months ago it was, it's still fresh. Just the thought of being in the predicament that we was in made this situation fresh again about them raiding our house, right? So I'm like, imagine me like, yeah, Dre, I'm finna go out, my ex. Yeah, I'm finna go out. Yeah, I'm finna spend the night at my friend's house. Like, none of that. I don't feel like I could have did none of that because at the time my mindset was like, I don't got shit, so I don't deserve to do shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was considering it, and I'm like going along with her. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'll go out. But I'm like, once I get home, I'm gonna just call her and make up a lie. Like, something happened. I gotta stay with my daughter, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. But at the time, I'm just going along with it. So we walking through the mall and we ended up meeting these dudes. So the dudes started walking around with us and they asking us what we gonna do tonight. I'm like, oh shit. Am I really gonna have to do something tonight? Like, no. No, I really was feeling the pressure because they're like, come on, let's go out, let's turn up, I'm gonna get a bottle, da 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 da. So yeah, they said bottle, antennas went the fuck up. They went up, I ain't gonna lie. I was thirsty for liquor just to take my mind off everything. We ended up walking around that mall for so long to the point my feet hurt, the pinky toe finna fall off. Cause y'all know Chuck Converse, they not for walking. Them is not made for walking. So by the time we was leaving, bitch, I'm trying to run to the car. So mind you, they had drove there and we Ubered. So they was like, yeah, y'all coming with us? Y'all need a ride, da da da. And I was like, we Ubered here. So they was like, yeah, y'all can ride with us. We about to go around the corner to the gas station first. So okay, boom, we go to the gas station with them. Mind you, they said that they was gonna get a bottle. We get up in there. Lauren, I feel like 2 of the dudes was on Lauren. We get up in there. We end up seeing Lauren's friend, well, homegirl, I don't know, associate, whatever. So they talking. She like, yeah, these is gonna get us a bottle, bitch. Come out with us. What you doing right now? Da da da. Let's go right now. And she was like, nah, with my man right now, but I'm gonna come out with y'all later. So they just talking in the gas station. I'm talking to one of the dudes that was like in my face, and he was like, they said something. I don't know how we got on the subject, but they tried to buy us like La Maritas and them little Smirnoffs in a can. So Lauren was like, nah, y'all said y'all was gonna get us a bottle. Where the bottle at? Let's go to the liquor store, da 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 da. And he was like, y'all, you better take this can while you can. Like the can of La Marita. It was so funny. Nah, he was really funny as hell. But she was like, nah, I'm not drinking that. That's beer. I don't mix beer and liquor and blah blah blah.
Lauren and a dude going back and forth for the longest, and he was swearing he gonna get the liquor later. Just take this right now. I'm gonna give you the liquor later, because she was like, well, I'm finna go because I'm used to this and I'm used to that. And he was like, well, you the one with all the cards, because I told y'all she be scamming and dancing now. And she was like, well, you get it. And she was like, no, I'm used to dudes buying me this and da da da. And if you can't do it, then I can move around, blah blah blah. So he was like, all right, we gonna get it later. Me, I'm grabbing the can like, I'll take it. I don't care.
So me, I'm like, I'll take it. He was trying to buy me 2, one of each, a La Marita and a Smirnoff thing. So I'm like, yeah, ring that up. I really don't feel like they had any intentions on buying liquor, because they bought like 6 of them cans of La Maritas and all that stuff. They bought like 6 of them, probably more. So when we walking outside, I'm cracking mine open. I couldn't even wait, bitch. I had a straw and everything. I cracked mine open and like they parking lot pimping at the gas station. The music was so loud. And mind you, they're not the only one playing loud music. It's like 2 other cars playing loud music. They was having some kind of speaker competition. I don't fucking know. But it was banging. Everybody outside talking like we outside the club. It was a vibe for the mindset that I was in now. Because I'm like, oh, this a vibe. Like, I want to stay here all night. Bitch, I did not want to leave that gas station. So I'm leaning on a passenger seat. I mean, the passenger door of the car, and I'm talking to the driver. Like, me and the driver is talking. So he like in my face, and he just talking to me, and I'm like leaning up on the car or whatever, right? And mind you, Lauren had been feeding for a bottle of Hennessy. So I can hear her in the background. I'm talking to the dude, but I can still hear her like, yeah, nah, y'all gotta get that Hennessy. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. And then I hear her friend talking. I'm not gonna get her friend a name. She don't need one. But I hear her talking, and like I don't know. I think that might have been her man. Because I was going to say it was one of the other dudes, but I don't think she would be talking to one of the other dudes like that. Because she said she was with her man at the gas station. So, yeah. All of a sudden, y'all, I start feeling the car rocking. Because, mind you, I'm leaned up on it. I start feeling the car rocking. Then, at the same time, the dude that was in front of me, he like, oh, shit. These hoes fighting. Look at these hoes fighting. That's your friend fighting. Bitch, I turn around. Lauren getting her shit done the fuck in. Her friend is right there not doing shit. So the niggas is like, nah, help your friend. I'm not helping shit. This is a one-on-one. What the fuck am I helping for? And then at the same time, I could fully understand somebody coming up on Lauren and randomly trying to rock her. You trying to do her in like that. Because think about it. This girl, I ain't want to say too much about it, but she be helping dudes scam. She always into it with somebody. She was a dancer, so she had a lot of beef with other dancers. That's why I feel like she got ran out of this city. Then a few years later, you got ran out of where you just came from. So now you back here. You think like some people hold grudges. Some people don't got nothing but time and patience to hold that grudge and wait for you to
Reappeal.
wait for it to come across each other. So, right, at first I did not realize who it was because they had each other both in like some type of headlock like this. I can't even explain it, but they both just hold on to each other like this, just beating each other at the same time. So that both their head down. That's what I'm trying to say. And then they just hitting each other. Now Lauren wasn't necessarily losing, but she wasn't necessarily winning either. I'm trying to keep it cute. I'm not gonna lie. When I see a fight happening, I turn into a child. I do not care. Now, maybe if I seen a fight right now, because I done seen a lot of fights. Maybe if I seen it right now, I probably wouldn't do the most like I was doing. But I'm like, oh shit, oh shit. Got my lime reader in my hand. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I'm jumping up like, I'm jumping up and down. The dude was like, hey, go help your friend, go help your friend. Why? First of all, this is not my friend, okay? If you was actually my friend and you was losing, I would help you. But this is a one-on-one. Now, when you go into a one-on-one trying to help somebody because they're not winning, that's considered jumping now. That's a fair one. If it's not 2-on-1 and you trying to help, that's a jump. And her real friend is damn near right beside her and she ain't busting a move. So yeah, I stood there and I let her back get beat in. I did. I'm gonna call it a fair one. So they had until this. They had each other in like this little weird double headlock, right? Both the heads down, but then the other girl had got Lauren down to her knees and she was out of the headlock where they both was. Bitch, tell me why. Mind you, I'm still geeked up. Oh shit. All this is happening so fast. So I'm doing all that. The girl finally picked her head up and just started whooping Lauren's head. And I'm like, Kendra! Y'all, I swear to God. It wasn't the fact that I didn't know who it was and they just ran up on Lauren all out of nowhere. Like, I was excited to see Kendra. So I'm like, Kendra, what is this for? You can't still be mad that Lauren was effing your man. You still mad? Girl, I was like, nah, this can't be it. But in my head, I'm like, girl, Kendra know how to hold a grudge. Kendra is holding that motherfucking grudge. Yeah, so I'm like, Kendra. So Kendra looking at me, she don't even know what's going on. She kind of looked disoriented, but she was focused on whooping Lauren's ass. I didn't expect her to be like, hey girl, what's up? How you been? Shut up, hoe. Shut up, bitch. Like, I didn't expect her to do that, but like, I was just shocked. So at that same time, somebody came out the gas station and was like, the owner calling the police. Y'all need to break this shit up and leave and get out of here because the police on the way, basically.
Y'all, pause. I forgot the. Okay. So Kendra came with this girl, and the girl was like, I don't know what she was doing, but I only noticed her after the dudes kept saying, "Go help your friend." I forgot to mention that. So this girl, she was like, she had her hands behind her back, and she was kind of squatting like in a sumo stance, like tap me in, coach, like she ready to get up in the ring and go round for round with Lauren too. So they was like, help your friend. And I was like, And then they just kept saying that. So I'm like, y'all see that big baby D looking bitch back there? Hell no, I ain't jumping in now for real. I ain't jumping in for real. Like, no. And mind you, not even baby D, because she was bigger than baby D.
So that's when the dude started breaking it up. They're trying to get Lauren in the car. Lauren is causing a scene. I'm telling you, it's two of them trying to put her in the car physically. This girl got her feet on the car, like, I can't even do it. Like, she got her 2 feet. Not me putting my feet up to the camera. Like, she got her 2 feet on the car. She's like, no, get the fuck off me. Bitch, let's go again. Da-da-da-da. Just talking mess, just saying all kinds of shit. I'm screaming at her like, Lauren, get the fuck in the car. The police are coming. Like, because first of all, I'm ducking Brazos County. I don't know. Like, I was supposed to be in court months ago. Like, I had been summoned. And I don't know if that go to HPD. I don't know how far the lines travel. I was supposed to be in, yeah. So I'm scared, like, I probably got something on my name. So, bitch, get the fuck in the car or we're going to leave your dumb ass right here. So, I'm like, get the fuck in the car. She's like, no, bitch, let's get some more. Let's go on. I want my one, whatever. Because I don't know if she thought she got jumped or whatever. But I'm like, bitch, you just got your one. And it didn't go good for you. So, get in the car. So, let's go. Around the corner or something, bitch. So, she causing the biggest scene. And they just finally put her ass in the car and just peel off. I'm talking about probably left tire marks and everything. So everybody in the car yelling, laughing, just talking about y'all already know when some shit happened. They like to talk about it forever. They're like, hey, who that bitch was? Yeah, she was thick as hell. She fine as fuck. Whatever. Just it was so crazy. And Lauren going off. I'm like, Lauren, what the fuck did you do? Like, what did you do? She still wanted her one from what happened. I tried to say it in code. I don't remember exactly what I said, but I tried to put a little code over it.
She was like, nah, that bitch just mad because I was fucking her nigga. Her nigga wanted me. He wanted this pussy.
I don't know if she was trying to show off for the niggas, but like, babe, I was there. That's not how it went. That's not how it went. I mean, I guess he did, but like, you was serving it up on a platter. It's not like he was begging and feeding for it. So she just going in. And he's like, oh, that's why baby mad. Just saying all kinds of shit. And I don't know. Oh, y'all, that was instigating because Lauren kept swearing she wanted her one. So that was like, call her up, message her. We could go somewhere else, but not at that gas station, not at the G station, because the police coming and but call the bitch up and you could get your one. So they instigating and Lauren was like, oh, I shot the fuck with. I'm like, oh no, drop me the fuck off. I got too much shit going on right now. I don't have time for it. This shit could go left. You don't never know what people got. I don't want to be a part of this. I'm not a part of this. Not round two. I was a part of the first round and you tried to put me in it, having me lie for you. No. So I noticed that we coming up to like where Dre mama lived, like that area. So I'm like, can y'all drop me off first? Cause like I'm ready to go. Like I don't want to do this. She was like, oh, what you about to go change? She said something like, is you still coming out tonight? Ma'am, you done got whooped out your motherfucking wig. You not even ready to go out tonight. No, I'm not still coming out tonight. But I was like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. Like it's a lot going on. And my ex just texted me like my daughter, whatever, she not feeling well. I said some lie about my daughter. And she was like, well, no, let me know. Get there and let me know. Because I'm sure that she's fine and blah, 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 blah. Just talking. Mind you, I'm still sipping down this La Marita. So I'm like, I'm going to see, but I don't know. I'm thinking I'm not even trying to stay around. 9 times out of 10, you not even finna hit this girl up for real to get her around. 2, they just yelling and recapping the fight 11 times. Like, we recapped that fight so much, y'all. We was driving around for so long. I'm just fast forwarding through it. So we pull up to the entrance. Like, it's like you pull in and then you could walk to wherever you need to go type of thing. So I'm like, yeah, you can drop me off right here and I'm gonna walk the rest of the way. And I took an extra La Marita for my troubles because, bitch, y'all doing too much. So now I had 3 and I'm still sipping on the 1. So yeah, they pull off and I ended up walking like down the street to the house, right? And the whole time, the whole walk, it wasn't a long walk, but I'm just like, bruh, I didn't know nothing about low vibrations back then, but I'm just like, why do I keep attracting this same type of shit? Like, I feel like I'm always in chaotic situations all the time. But now I look back and in hindsight, it's because, bitch, you were vibrating extremely low. I was. At the time, I really was. And I noticed that pattern throughout my life. I was in a very low place because I'm like, what the fuck are the odds that the first time that I see Lauren in years, she get whooped out of her wig by Kendra with me? Like, huh? That ain't no coincidence. Like, girl, I used to attract chaos so much to the point where that depressed me too, because I was always into some shit. And I'm like, damn, bitch, like all this shit is going on, you gotta be the problem, like, you know, whatever. And sometimes I was the problem. I'm not even gonna lie, but a lot of the times you attract what you put in out, even if you're not intentionally putting that kind of energy out. You feel me? Mind you, this whole time I'm keeping up with the time. And I got off, I'm lying. I got home. I keep wanting to say home, but that was not my home. I got there like a little bit, like maybe an hour before I would have been getting off. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit outside, not like right in front of the house because they be outside a lot. But I'm going to sit like off to the side where they probably not going to walk. And I'm going to just sit out here until like it's around the time that I will be actually coming in the house. Because, bitch, I was going all day. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just ride this shit out like I actually been at work type of thing. So yeah, I'm outside and I'm just still sipping on the La Marita, just sitting out chilling. I'm just thinking about everything like, bitch, what are the odds? What are the odds? Like, oh my God, I'm drained. I'm trying to decompress. And because, you know, I was hyped when the fight happened, but I'm like, they trying to do too much now. Like, bitch, no. So I'm out there and I'm just scrolling on my phone and I'm like, bitch, let me go check to see if it's been an update because I ain't heard nothing, right? So I go on Instagram. I'm like, damn, nothing. Bitch, pop back on Facebook like I did. The book be having, I ain't gonna lie, it used to have the tea. That's where people go to post the drama. I go find Lauren. I mean, not Lauren. I go find Kendra. Kendra is posting videos. I guess somebody was there, recorded the fight. She had one of her friends recorded off to the side. It was so much shit going on. I ain't even see nobody have their phone out. I really didn't. So yeah, the video was grainy as hell. Grainy as hell because I would have screen recorded it if it wasn't. But yeah. Somebody posted the fight video she posted regular videos like,
yeah, bitch, you thought I wasn't gonna catch you? You back in my city, bitch. This
It's my city.
What made you think you could walk around without
without protection? I don't remember the exact words she said, but she was just threatening her. I was finna say dry threatening, but bitch, you want shit dry by them threats, because she will pull up apparently. So I don't know if Lauren, y'all, I don't know if this was a coincidence, but it seemed like she came ready. She came with somebody to record, even though that video was fucked up. I don't know if Lauren was just posting too much where she was at, the area, bitch. People put two and two together all the time. So I'm like, damn, this bitch really was standing on business when she was like, I'm gonna whoop you out your motherfucking wig. At the time, I swear to God, I thought Kendra found us. Like, maybe she didn't. Maybe it was a coincidence. But at the time, the math was just mathing. Like, the stuff that she was saying, I really felt like Lauren was posting too much. Like, because she one of them people that post every single thing everywhere. Like, we at the mall, she posted, oh, she got bags. She posted how many bags, what store she in currently, like what gas station, the damn street signs, like, come find me with my ass. Girl, you giving all blue, you giving blue all the clues. The fuck? So yeah, I swear that's what happened. It wasn't a coincidence like I initially thought. I just can't remember everything that Lauren was doing so the girl could find us. So me, I'm thinking like, oh my God, never again, bitch. I'm not fucking with this hoe no more. She too much drama. That I'm going in on her in my head. So whatever. Fast forward, and Lauren ended up hitting me like not the next day, but probably the day after. So she hitting me up, bitch. Tell me why the first thing she told me was that she fucked two of them niggas. I'm like, oh my God, what was you drinking? That's crazy as fuck. She was like,
bitch, I had to drink them fucking limeritas to fuck them and da.
So I'm like, oh God. Oh God. Because if y'all was just there and seen the scene that she was causing about how she don't drink beer and she don't mix beer, you better get her a bottle and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, okay, let me elaborate. Because she was just like, this pee pricey. I'm used to this and I'm used to that. So if you trying to be around me and fuck with me, you gonna have to do this, that, and the third. You gonna have to give me that Hennessy. So yeah, it was just like, she talking about she had drunk the margaritas. I was thinking about, hey, I thought that pee was pricey. Let me stop.
Then she ended up telling me she was trying to meet back up with Lauren, but Lauren was acting all scary. And she was like, yeah, I messaged that bitch and I was hitting her up and she was acting scary and she didn't want to pull up again. Yeah, because she know that I da. I'm like, girl,
Big capping.
you always put in 20 on 10, especially when I know the situation, girl. You ain't got a lot of me credit. So I'm like, oh, what? No, that's crazy, because she pulled up though. She wasn't scared. It didn't seem like she was scared, because bitch, I'm not gonna play into your delusions. I don't give a fuck. She was like, that bitch was scared. She's scared. She had to fucking sneak me and da. And I'm like, okay, whatever. My back was turned, so I don't know if you got snuck for real. Fast forward to like maybe a day later or something. She was like, what you doing this weekend? And I was like, nothing. I'm with my people, because I was posting my aunt. Me and my daughter was with my aunt, and we had went out to eat and like to the mall or something. I don't do we go to the mall? We went somewhere, right? So I was posting what I was doing, but not who I was with, which I did a lot. I still kind of do that. But yeah, she was like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, I'm with my people. So then later on that night, she ended up messaging me. And mind you, it's like at 11 o'clock, right? So I opened it, and she was like, hey, I need a huge favor. She said something like that. And I'm like, damn, why the fuck did I open this fucking message? But I don't like my fucking overly people pleasing ass. I don't like leaving people on scene. So it's like, I either not open it or I'll respond if I accidentally open it or whatever. So I was like, yeah, girl, what's up? This hoe had the nerve and audacity to ask me, girl, I need $120 because I'm trying to work tonight and I gotta pay the tip in or tip out. She had to pay the tip in or out, one of them motherfuckers. Basically, she had to work. She had to pay to go to work. And she was like, I'm gonna pay you right back as soon as I make the money back. So, because mind you, she a dancer. So I was like, why the fuck did I open this bullshit? I mean, I had the money, but I'm like, bruh, no. I'm not finna waste this money. Hell no. I'll probably never see her again knowing her. So I was like, yeah, girl, I'm sorry. I don't even got it right now. Like, I can't help you. I said something like that. So I seen that she opened it and she didn't say it at the back. So I'm like, all right, cool. Because, bitch, I was nervous. Like, I don't like not being able to help people when they need my help. But at the same time, I had to realize, like, this bitch is not your friend for real. If this was an actual friend, then I would have every right to feel bad because I'm not able to help her. But, bitch, I can't even help myself right now. I'm trying to get back on my 2 feet. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to just, bitch, find that shit another way. Didn't you just fuck 2 niggas the other day, 2 days ago? Go ask them. This girl ended up responding like 20 minutes later, right? Sent me a long ass paragraph talking about,
that's fake, you fraud as hell. I see you out to eat here, buying this there, and all of a sudden you don't got no money. You ain't never there when I need you. You don't never come through when I need you.
just going on and on. I'm like, bitch, we are not even real friends. You made that clear like years ago, bitch. So I'm like, girl, first of all, this is my first, the other day was my first time linking back up with you. And now you automatically asking, bitch, it haven't even been a full 7 days and now you asking me for some shit. Now who's fake and who's fraud? Not even knowing that I was with my aunt, bitch, didn't pay for a thing. So we going back and forth and she was like, yeah, but you claim to have this job and I don't even understand why you don't have it to give. I told you I'm gonna pay you right back. So I'm like, that's not the point. I don't have it. I said something like, I don't have it to give to you. I feel like that's a waste. You about to so-called flip the money and hopefully make it back. Like, what if you don't make nothing tonight, basically? I said something like that because, bitch, I know how it go. What if you go up in there and it's dry as hell or nobody want to spend money on you? I know how shit go. So we going back and forth over why I don't want to give her my money. I cannot be your only friend. I cannot be the first person that you think of when you in need. Obviously I am. So we're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And at this point, I'm tired. And I'm like, okay, if you want to make some money, go get a job. Cause girl, I'm tired. I'm not just gonna go back and forth and keep insulting. Like, I know I should have blocked her by how much we was going back and forth, but I just didn't. So she was like, she started going off. Obviously, I have a job. Obviously, you need to come over here because you don't even have $120 to spare. And da 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 da. And I'm like, what? Huh? That don't even make sense. So I said something like, bitch, you gotta pay to go to work and you can't even do that. Oops. So obviously you the one that need the weekly check or the check every 2 weeks. I don't need to go nowhere. So she started going on and on about how dancing, she can make $1,000 a night. I can make $1,000 a night and you gonna wish you offered it up to me because I would have gave it back to you and then some. And I'm like, obviously you're not even sure if you're gonna make it back because you don't even, I don't know what I said. I said, I don't have it to spare for you because you're not even sure that you're gonna make that money back, whatever. I said the same thing that I already told her basically. And we just going back and forth. And then honestly, I ended up blocking her because we ringing around a rosy and you still asking, you insulting me and still asking me for the money at the same time. And I'm not going to keep doing this. So bitch, you're blocked. You're blocked. Period. So yeah, that was that with Lauren. And it's crazy because even after this situation, I feel like Lauren is one of them people that I keep, like, it's a pattern. She part of the pattern, the toxic pattern that I kind of still have, but I'm trying to break it because I haven't really did it in a long time. But it's like I'll fall out with people and then years will go by and then they'll come back, and like if the beef wasn't too bad, I'll just be like, oh hey girl, what's up, how you been? Yeah, that's cool, whatever, you know, just talk to them like oh she didn't have it, because I be thinking like, oh it's in the past, like, you know, whatever. So yeah, she reached back out after this. And it was years later, but I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this shit again. So I said a few things to her, but then I just didn't open the next message. I got the notification of the message, so I know what she said, but I just never opened it. And she ended up unfollowing me. So, okay, bye, bitch. Because I don't got the time. That's what you call a monitoring spirit. Y'all, don't mind me. I've been on the spiritual side of TikTok. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it though. Lauren got whipped out her wig and I just watched. That's the moral to the story, period. So yeah, if I forgot something, look for the voiceover. If you like this video, leave a comment, leave a like, then a comment. Make sure you are subscribed because I will be checking. Anyway, follow me on my TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all that, because y'all gonna want to be there when it go up. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Bye. Dang, hold on, let me think so it can like make sense. I can't think. Y'all, I don't know, I can't think. Family Guy in the background in my room right here, and I'm trying to listen to that. My brain all over the place. And I'm trying to hurry up for my baby at home. So let me just get into it for real. I did. I was watching. If I had some popcorn, I would have been chewing. I would have chewed that shit the fuck up and swallowed it down with my margarita. Because, bitch, you just not somebody I would fight for. I got maybe a hand of 5 people that I would fight for right now. Back then it was even less, and she wasn't even on the list. So no. Not all the shit that Lauren talked to me. Like, yeah, I was thirsty to get out in the streets, and I didn't care who it was with. But to fight for you, bitch, nah.